Welcome to the Chemistry Show with your hosts, the Bond Brothers.
Hello and welcome to the Chemistry Show. The name is Bond, ionic bond. Today we will be learning about redox reactions. Oxidation involves the transfer of electrons between two atoms. The name is derived from the fact that when oxygen reacts with other elements, it almost always becomes -2 and takes 2 electrons, which is oxidation. Everything has an oxidation number. The oxidation state of all elements is 0. The oxidation state of ions is the same as their charge. Oxygen is always -2, except in peroxides, which have O2, and each oxygen has a charge of -1. Hydrogen, on the other hand, is always +1 in covalent compounds. In binary hydrides, such as NaH, hydrogen is -1.
Hello, my name is Covalent Bond, ionic bond's brother, and I'm here to give you the reaction of the day. Now our reaction is between the elements potassium, K, nickel, and I, and iron, Fe. And the following materials you're going to need is some nickel, in here, right here, some potassium chloride, which is a solution of this right here, and some iron, which can be found in a golf club, such as this one, a 9 iron. And what we're going to do is we're going to first add the nickel into here, so I'm going to add, about a good 4 or 5 nickels in here. Right. Now, I'm going to add the potassium chloride. It doesn't really matter what order you're going to put this in, but it's just the way I'm going to do it. And then you're going to take a piece of your iron over here. I'm going to have to rip this off. Oh. There we go. And I'll add it to right here. And that should be good for your experiment. And then you're going to need a stirrer, which is to mix this around in. And you're going to mix this around for about, say, 10 minutes or so. This is a long reaction as it has to form into your product, which I have pre-made already, so let's get to it. And this is your final product, a knife, as from the elements potassium K, nickel Ni, and iron Fe. And that is your reaction of the day.
And we are back with redox reactions. The sum of oxidation states in compounds always equals the charge of that compound, and can be used to find the charge of one of the ions in that compound if it is unknown.
Take this reaction, for example, in which ethane burns an oxygen to yield carbon dioxide and water. Say we do not know the oxidation state of carbon. We can use clues in the reaction in order to find it. Because ethane is neutral, we know that the oxidation states of carbon and hydrogen must add to 0. We know that hydrogen is always +1, so with 6 hydrogens it is +6. Carbon must be -3 because there is only 2, and it would then add up to -6, thus cancelling out the charge from the hydrogens.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Chemistry Jokes. Do you have any good jokes today?
I have some great jokes, Ionic. How about you?
I got some good ones.
Alright, my first joke. What is a cat Ion afraid of?
Ooh, I don't know. You got me.
A dog Ion.
Oh, that's clever.
Yes.
Okay, what do chemists use to make guacamole?
I am not sure. Avocados?
No, not avocados, but avogadros.
Ooh, that was clever, But mine's better. What does a white bear dissolve in water?
I don't know. Is it made of salt?
No, it's because it's polar. Yes, it is.
What are criminals' least favorite element?
Gold?
No, I think that would be their most favorite.
Okay.
It would be copper.
Woohoo! I get it now, because the cop and the copper.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's it for today's chemistry jokes.
These jokes were brought to you by Avogadro's Mole Exterminators.
If you have mole problems in your yard, you should call Avogadro at 602-1023. On to our next subject, acronyms. An easy way to remember what happens in redox reactions is with the acronyms OIL and RIG. OIL stands for oxidation is loss and is used to help in oxidation. RIG is reduction is gain. Both of these refer to the loss and gain of electrons, which occurs in redox reactions.
Let's go back to our methane reaction. The charge of the carbon goes up from -3 to +4. Therefore, it lost electrons and was oxidized. It reduced the oxygen from 0 to -2, in which oxygen gained electrons and was reduced.